Hey, what we're working on today is a 2006 Kawasaki Ninja ZXR 250, so basically a Ninja 250R. It's a 2006 with 2,200 kilometers on it. Anyway, this thing sat for a little while, and the carbs are a little bit gummy from the old fuel being in them. So I'm going to be pulling off the carbs tank, all that crap to get to them. But I got the body work off, so I'm going to be replacing just in the middle of changing the oil and filter. Anyway, I did the oil and filter on this bike about a month ago, but it's been running like crap. We wanted to see if it was going to run for a little bit. Just run the old gas out of it, but no, it runs crappy, so I have to redo the carbs, pull them apart and clean them out. Anyway, for the oil, that's why I've got all the body panels out. You don't really need to take them all off to change the oil and filter. They're pretty simple from underneath. See if I can get a good shot under here. Come on, go in the way. Okay, you can see the big opening here. That's where the oil filter goes. It's simply a 17 mil bolt on the bottom of the filter housing. See that 17 mil bolt? Just loosen that and then unscrew the entire assembly and pull it away. Best to change the oil first, or else you're going to get a ton of oil all over you. You're still going to get a ton of oil all over you, so actually it doesn't really matter. And behind that, right here, let me see if I can get my, right there. Wait a minute. See that there's another 17 mil bolt? That's the oil drain bolt. It's the one on the back. The filter is the one, the front one. Now you only have to change the filter every second oil change. So you only have to pull that out actually every second oil change. And if you're doing an oil change, a regular oil change, you don't have to pull the bodywork off. You can just drain it from underneath. Just take that 17 mil bolt out, and as you can see, the oil is all sitting there. A leaf fell in it. That wasn't in the car, I swear to God, or in the bike, I swear it. At least I hope it wasn't. I'm just assuming it fell out of a tree as I've been draining it here. And then we're going to refill with 1.9 liters of synthetic 1040. That's about it for an oil change on these bikes. Very, very simple. Your sight glass on the side there, that should be up in between the two levels. There's two marks here. That should run a little close to the high end of that level. Once you've refilled, let's assume you're doing the filter. Once you put the new filter on, put the filter back in, screw it in, refill with oil. Put about 1.5 liters in there. Run the bike for about 30 seconds at idle. Don't rev it. Shut it off. Let it sit there for a minute, and then check the oil sight glass to see where the level is, and add some oil if you need to. Always better to put a little less than you need. Too much oil is not good for any engine. That's about all I can tell you. It's a pretty simple one. Just why am I not looking at anything here? Swear to God, I'm not drinking. Anyway, there's your sight glass there. The two levels, see two little notches on the left side. That's the two fill levels. That glass will fill up, and you'll see the line in between those two. And that's it. Very simple.